Recording. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Right. Hello there, Dad.
That's not you?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
it is too. Yeah, right here.
Hi, how are you?
It is.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Together. Okay.
Okay. And what's the name of your...
Diva of Days.
Okay, yes.
Picture. No, we want to go take one really quick for us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Diva. Yes.
All right.
All right.
What's up? Here we are again. It's like Groundhog's Day. So fast.
Yeah. I didn't ask you a personal question. So how is it being a grandma? I always see all your adorable little... So cute.
Yes.
He's a very laughy guy, which is fun.
Yeah.
It's so, my husband and I mean, when we first met him, we both were just so reverent, it's like just the sweetest thing. And now, that was my oldest son, and then his wife's pregnant again and due in March, and my daughter is due in February. So we are and they're going to have, my son's going to have a daughter, and my daughter's going to have a son.
Oh,
That's a funny way to put that, huh? Yeah, it's such an exciting time for us. And my husband and I are so into it. And it's funny because my oldest son lives in Puerto Vallarta. And we go down there and we get like a condo and we just sort of wait. We have no plans. We're just waiting for him to come over, Henry. And we started playing cards and stuff. And I kept beating him. And he didn't even know I knew how to play cards. He never played cards in almost 40 years,
Wow.
So we just hang out waiting for him. But they're coming next week. So that'll be fun.
It's nice to get
But
them all together.
yeah, it's a bummer that they don't live here, but we try to see them every 6 weeks-ish, which is hard, but we try to do that.
Yeah.
And my daughter lives, a couple miles, so that'll be close and fun.
Yeah. They're really cute.
Yeah, it's very
doing
cute.
your baking and your
What?
still doing your baking and your...
Yeah, we did all those. Did you see the?
On the app?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so much
That was fun watching it.
Yeah. Well, Greg Ming, our producer, and Michael Fairman, he produced those shows.
Right.
And so they asked me if I wanted to do this. I said, yeah, let's do it in my house, because I had just redone my kitchen. And so we did it there, and everybody came to my, staggered times to my house. We shot all of them one day. And I had a lady that I had sort of happenstancely met that was a food stylist because I did that show, that Home and Family or whatever, and made the pies. And the woman that styled him on that show, my husband had a Christmas party for his work at our house, and our caterer that we've used before had that woman. She goes, "Do you remember me?" And I'm like, "No." But then when she told me, and then I didn't think anything about it. And then when this show came up, I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to call that woman to do that," because you can't chop everything and do everything; it would be impossible.
No.
But so now we are thinking of who our next people are going to be. We're gonna gear up for another round.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, hopefully in December we're going to shoot another group. So much fun.
Yes. You have to have Teo Painless on.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I should ask everybody who they want on, and maybe I'll ask today. But yeah, I need to get my next group together.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Boy.
Jeez. Okay, we better get to business.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's going on with anything interesting going on with Kayla that you're allowed to tell us?
I know.
But we know Steve's back.
This afternoon. He's coming back this afternoon.
Oh, is he?
Coming later.
Oh, he's coming. I said, I bet you he's a surprise. Like something we do every year.
Yeah. So.
I've heard some interesting things.
It's so. I'm sure the rumor mill is crazy, and of course we can talk about nothing, which I always find to be
They
hard.
said we can talk, but we can't disclose it.
But what I do know is I know you guys know on Friday we jumped ahead.
Exactly.
And so for us as the actors, it's really was kind of an exciting, fun thing. Everybody at first got like, what? We're going to do what? Oh, how is that happening? But it was fun, and it just kind of spiced everything up, and it kind of shook things up. It shook the town up, and for me, it's been a wild ride these last 8 months. Fun, interesting stuff, and really written like grown-ups, which I like. I like when they write us as we are, you know what I mean, and not trying to reinvent something. So it's been super fun these last 8 months, and the writing has been super fun, and the adventure, everybody's just all kinds of different things, and different interactions with different people that we haven't. All of us who we weren't necessarily talking with before, now we're talking with or whatever, you know. So
different interaction.
yeah, so it's fun, and I think the writing's been really fun this year, and the stories have been interesting. So you know, it's gonna be a wild ride for all of the fans too, because they like everybody to, they like it to sort of say status quo, I think. But it's kind of like a little shake up, and then you know, you got to ride it, you got to shake it up once in a while. But it's been really, really fun for us.
Yeah.
What's one thing that maybe not that many people would know about you?
About me?
Yeah, like a fun fact or something.
So much.
I know. Well, I mean, what I think more than anything is I'm, you know, exactly like all you guys. I mean, I live and I go off to. I mean, I've been married for 34 years this year. Been with him for 5 before that, so 40 years almost. And I'm just a total housewife. I'm a total housewife. And my husband likes it the best. He doesn't, you know, complain, but he likes it the best when I'm opening the door for him when he comes home, and like, you know, he likes that. And so everything else I do whatever I want. He has no restrictions on me, obviously, but just that my life is really so normal and so the same as all you guys. I go to work at a place that's like a dark warehouse with no windows with the same people for 30 years. I'm even shocked that people see the show because we're not thinking that. We're not thinking outside the building. So it seems way more glamorous than it is because, you know, and the heavy weight of the dialogue. I mean, well, if you work a lot, like 5 days, you have to go.
Yes,
It's a cycle, you know, like you just are memorizing, and then you get to work, and and then you're running lines with everybody, and then you're frantically, and then you try to relax for a few minutes, shoot the scenes, and then you, oh my god, I get home and start working on tomorrow. So that part's like, it's a heavy, like, so you can do nothing. I do nothing. I don't see my friends. You know what I mean? They're just like in a little hamster wheel. But you know that you will have, like this coming week I work 1 day. So then I'm like, okay, then I'm going to go see all my friends. You know what I mean? So you just have to balance it out.
Thank you.
Ladies, until next year. Good thing I talk fast.
Oh, you do. Oh, they're so used to it. They can just